So it looked like DiJonai Carrington just got booted from the Dallas Wings.
And I do think with her being the 7th best player on the Minnesota Lynx, like she's not even their best bench player. She's their 3rd best bench player.
What do you call a player who pokes Caitlin Clark in the eye during the playoffs, becomes public enemy number 1, and then gets shipped out of town? DiJonai Carrington.
So basically, DiJonai Carrington been being called out for the last week and a half by fans in regards to her style of play. Now, there's no secret that she's a dirty player. Like, I don't get why it's so hard for her to admit that.
This isn't just a trade, it's instant karma in real time. The league protects its stars, and when you go after someone like Caitlin Clark, you're not just making a dirty play, you're signing your ticket out. This isn't random. That eye poke set off a chain reaction. It wasn't just a dirty play. It turned into a moment that defined how people looked at Carrington. Fans saw it, players saw it, the league saw it. From that day, it was like her every move got magnified. The spotlight stayed locked on her, and every reckless foul, every out-of-control moment just added fuel to the fire.
It's just interesting to see how time and time again it's starting to become into a habit where every game DiJonai Carrington have a situation. Now, it's one thing to want your name trending and still be in the media and still create some type of publicity, but doing it this way is just not right, bro. To me, I think DiJonai Carrington is doing this to keep her name hot at this point. Just to go out of your way to physically hurt players is crazy. Like, I don't want to hear she play hard, she get into the ball, none of that, bro.
Carrington went from being a tough defender to becoming a headline for all the wrong reasons. And Caitlin Clark? She didn't even have to say a word. Her black eye said enough. The league's message was clear. Protect the face of women's basketball, even if that means shipping someone out of town. So, come to think of it, this isn't just about Carrington being traded. It's about Caitlin Clark's growing influence on the entire WNBA. Clark isn't just a star on the court, she's a marketing powerhouse. Her games pull record ratings, her jersey sales are through the roof, and her name trends every time she steps on the floor. When someone like that gets targeted, the league takes notice fast. You see, Clark's popularity changes how everything works. Before, rough play could slide by under the radar. But now, every foul on her becomes a conversation. Every hard hit sparks debate. When Carrington poked Clark in the eye, it was a direct shot at the league's most visible player, and people weren't having it. This is why standards are tightening. Clark is setting a new bar for what's acceptable in this league. She's proving that reckless players can't just bully their way around without consequences. Her rise puts pressure on everyone to act when things cross the line. Here's what makes it even bigger. Clark isn't just marketable because she scores. She's clean. She plays hard, but she doesn't cheap shot anyone. That's exactly what the league wants to showcase. Intensity without controversy. And the more her brand grows, the less room there is for players like Carrington to drag things down. Aside from this, Clark benefits in another way. Every move the league makes to keep her safe strengthens her image. Fans see it. They see her getting hacked, they see the fallout, and it builds her up as someone who battles through it all without stooping low. That matters. So yeah, protecting Clark isn't just about her. It's about the WNBA itself. You don't build the future of women's basketball by letting its brightest star get taken out by reckless fouls. Now let's track back a little bit. It all started with that infamous eye poke. Clark was driving, Carrington reached in, and bang. Fingers right to the eye. Clark went down, grabbed her face, and came up with a black eye that became the photo of the playoffs. That one moment changed how people saw Carrington forever, but it didn't stop there. Carrington followed it up with more of the same. Skylar Diggins? She caught a flagrant foul from Carrington after taking contact to the head on a fast break. Carrington didn't just target opponents, she managed to hurt her teammate, Paige Beckers, while fouling Minnesota's Jessica Shepard. Imagine that you're so reckless you endanger your own roster. Paige had to brace Shepard's fall just to keep her from going down harder, and in the process, she nearly got hurt herself. Even her teammates started looking frustrated.
I told y'all the other day when the Dallas Wings played the Indiana Fever, DiJonai Carrington game is in the mud, y'all. She is not a good player, right? She can't play at all. Like, she can't play. Literally cannot play.
And then there was the Chicago Sky game. Dallas loses to Chicago. Tempers flare. Carrington gets into it with referee Roy Golbian after the game. And what happens? The ref calls security. When was the last time you saw that in pro basketball? A ref is asking for backup against a player. That's how far gone it was. Anyway, by this point, people weren't calling her physical. They were calling her dangerous. 4 flagrant fouls in one season. The eye poke incident, nearly injuring her teammate, and now referees needing protection. That's not a competitor. That's a liability. Come to think of it, each of these moments just stacks on top of each other. The eye poke made people watch closely. The Diggins foul showed it wasn't an accident. The Paige Beckers mess proved she was out of control. The ref incident sealed it. Carrington wasn't just a problem for opponents. She was a problem for the league.
It's clear today DiJonai Carrington have a problem, bro. She has a problem, bro. Like, this is getting out of hand. Let's check out some of these comments.
That's why Dallas finally pulled the plug. By the time this trade hit, everyone could see it coming.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. Blessed that, they saw that I could be an asset, and, there was a mutual respect there. I'm excited because I feel like my mindset got to shift, and that's what I want, is to be pushed to be great, pushed to not settle for anything less than that greatness.
Dallas sent Carrington to Minnesota. In return, they got Diamond Miller, Carly Samuelson, and a 2027 second-round pick. That's not just a trade. That's Dallas saying they want peace in their locker room again. I mean, Diamond Miller, she's young, explosive, and she hasn't hit her ceiling yet. Number 2 pick in 2023. She's already proven she can score, rebound, and stretch the floor. This is someone Dallas can build around without worrying about off-court drama or flagrant fouls. Carly Samuelson brings steady shooting and veteran poise. She's dealing with a foot injury now, but when she's healthy, she's a floor spacer who doesn't cause headaches. The contrast couldn't be sharper. You see, this isn't just about swapping players. This is Dallas choosing talent and stability over chaos. They watched Carrington's behavior pile up, watched the backlash grow, and decided it wasn't worth it.
For her to tell you, they made it their business to get rid of her.
And this is exactly what Dallas fans want. They feel like a weight has just been lifted. No more dirty play excuses. No more referees calling security. No more fear that their team's drama will overshadow their basketball. And really, that's what this trade is about, cleaning house. Carrington's gone, the distractions are gone, and Dallas can move forward. Now let's bring this back to Caitlin Clark, because make no mistake, her name is all over this, even if she never says it out loud. Her star power forces accountability. If this had happened to another player, maybe it would have slid, but not with Clark. Her playoff eye poke was everywhere. TV, social media, highlight reels, it became the moment. It forced the league to look at Carrington differently. See, Clark's rise has done more than make the league popular. It's changed how it polices itself. Every foul on her is analyzed. Every confrontation goes viral. She's not just a rookie anymore. She's the standard. And you see how it benefits her. She gets labeled as tough because she takes hits and keeps going. Meanwhile, the league moves mountains to make sure it doesn't happen again. If you noticed, Carrington's trade isn't just a Dallas thing. It's a sign of who runs this league now. Meanwhile, Minnesota is 24-5, cruising at the top of the league, and they just imported all of Carrington's baggage. Coach Cheryl Reeve runs a tight ship, no question. She's built winners before, but even she's never had to tame someone who racked up 4 flagrant fouls in one season, poked the league's biggest star in the eye, and got security called on her. Well, we all know what she's capable of.
Obviously, we played each other last year in the semis, and so I think Coach Reeves knows what I'm capable of, and I think she's going to make sure that I'm giving that output every single night. So that's what I'm excited for, just to be held accountable and to be around winners. And
see, this is risky. The Lynx didn't need drama. They needed depth, especially after Nefessa Collier tweaked her ankle. Instead, they added someone whose name trends for all the wrong reasons. Well, it's either going to be a redemption story, or it's going to blow up their locker room mid-title run. No in between. For Clark, though, this is perfect. While Carrington's baggage follows her to Minnesota, Clark keeps rising. Every time her rivals implode, her stock goes higher. You see, this isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about the WNBA cleaning up around her. They know Clark draws attention, so they're clearing out the chaos that could hurt that momentum. And guess what? It proves the league's future revolves around her. She plays clean, she fills arenas, and she sells the sport to new fans. Everything Carrington isn't. So, Clark doesn't just win on the court anymore. She wins off it too. Every time the league draws that line and keeps her safe. One thing is clear. Carrington's trade is bigger than one player moving teams. It's the league drawing a line. No matter how talented you are, if you cross the line, you're gone. That's what this says. Dirty play, security incidents, injuring teammates, it doesn't matter. The WNBA is growing too fast to let that slide. And you see how it ties back to Clark. Her rivalry with Carrington just proved something loud and clear. You can't mess with her. Not physically, not publicly. You do. And suddenly you're the one out of a job. This isn't just about Clark versus Carrington anymore. It's about what kind of league this is going to be. And right now, it's a league centered on stars like Clark, where reckless players get shipped out and professionalism wins. Fans notice this. Sponsors notice it too. The WNBA wants its stars shining, not sidelined from cheap shots. Every move reinforces that. So yeah, Carrington's trade is a warning to everyone else. Play physical, sure, but cross that line, you won't last. I mean, this feels like straight-up karma. Carrington pokes Clark, trends for all the wrong reasons, racks up dirty plays, and now she's gone. Meanwhile, Clark's influence just keeps getting bigger. The league is reshaping itself around her, whether anyone wants to admit it or not. You see how it looks. Carrington's out, Clark's protected. The WNBA is cleaning house and pushing forward with its biggest star front and center. But did Carrington's downfall just prove that Caitlin Clark is the most powerful player in the WNBA right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.